Hakasin jam ke ban aiman siam iki Nonghikai Adhoc bat SSA ke jela ki belayai dawa nak sor jela ban pen urlong no iki matching dawa jungki mendala bonsnem ke sorgar jela haka jingilang penhun menteri ke sorgar MDA2 ke bala penlong khat kenai direk no pra arjapsan la sheme karai ban Pyntreikam no ika pay structure na unta ki tegi Nonghikai Naduh shitrek Ïaïong arjar penriu haba kran sikilap thai khubor Conrad ke sangma menteri rangba ke jela long ban lor ke jing Pyntreikam ika pay structure ke sorgar la shemru karai ban pengkeu ketulap jungki man lausnem ba kemjur ban ai jinga dai ka kam jungki.
The ad hoc teachers and the SSA teachers that the cabinet today has approved the proposal that was given by the education department to number one, create a structured pay for the ad hoc and the SSA teachers. Number two, to have a yearly increment program for them so that they don't get stuck at a particular salary. The salary also, the base salary has been also enhanced on the basis of seniority. So somebody who's been serving for 15 years, 20 years, compared to somebody who's serving only for 1 year, 2 years, were getting the same salary before. So we have created some scales and categorization in terms of the period of service, and given a minimum increment for each one of them. Number three, most important, is that the job security is there for them. So today, when SSA teachers are there, we understand that there is some doubt in their mind about the future of their jobs. The ad hoc teachers also, they have some doubt about their jobs, and therefore this particular move and decision of the cabinet will ensure that there is a job security for the SSA as well as the ad hoc teachers. And also we have put a provision where under the there will be contribution to the CPF, which will be done both by the teachers and the governments to ensure that when they do retire, that there is some kind of a safety and security for them post-retirement also. This also, we have decided that this will be implemented in a form of a society, and there will be a society that will manage all of this. So all of these factors have been proposed today, and these were the salient features of the proposal. We have the exact numbers and everything with us, but I will not share that with you today because we are going to implement this from the 1st of April 2026, as was promised by me about a month back, that we are going to conclude this before Christmas and we are going to implement it by the 1st of April, and I'm fulfilling that commitment made to our teachers. And in the next 3 months post the New Year's, we will work on exactly the mode of implementation, the different administrative procedures required, and through that period I will then inform you about the detailed numbers. But these numbers have already been discussed with the SSA teachers and with the ad hoc teachers, and it is with that approval and with the discussion with them that we have brought this to the cabinet, and today the cabinet has approved. There are certain small concerns that are being raised. We will be ironing those concerns out as we move along, but in principle the broad structure today has been finalized, and as I said, it's a major reform, because you have to understand that this will lead to future reforms that are very much necessary in the education sector, and this will also lead to, as I said, a very structured pay in the future for the SSA and the ad hoc teachers, so that they don't have to be worried about their increments again. They don't have to be worried every 3 years, every 5 years of coming to the government, keep on demanding that they should be given higher salaries. So the incremental, the pay that they will be getting every year will take care of those concerns. And we are hopeful that with this major decision today that's been taken, as promised by us about a month back, as I said, will lead to a huge reformation in the education department, which I will share with you post New Year's once we start the administrative procedure of implementing this particular decision that has been taken today. So I want to share this with all of you, and in a way it's like a positive Christmas news for our teachers. This is something that the teachers have been demanding for a very long time. From the moment I joined and I took over as Chief Minister, even before that, for many years and decades, This has been a long pending demand of the SSA and the Adhoc teachers, and I'm happy that our MDA government today has taken this bold decision to take this forward and find a solution once and for all to this problem, which has been discussed in detail in multiple meetings with the teachers. I thank the teachers for their cooperation and for their patience, and I thank the Education Department, the Minister and the Commissioner Secretary and all the officials who have worked tirelessly to come to this point. And as I said, this will be a major game changer and a major decision that is going to reform the education sector in the days to come. The implementation is going to be quite significant. I will not be able to share that with you right now because those numbers are there, but and they are frozen. It's not that will not be a thing, but as I said, at appropriate time I will inform. But we have discussed that, we have shared it with the cabinet is aware about it, we have discussed it with finance, and even though the financial impact is going to be there, which is quite significant, as I mentioned, the amounts I will not be able to share with you, but in the larger interest of ensuring that we have a proper system and a structured system for the education sector, and especially for the Adhoc and SSA teachers, which are almost about 23,000 in number. This is a very important step, and as I said, this is the first step towards a future reformation of the education sector at large. So whether they talk of school rationalization, teacher rationalization, all of those things will follow post this particular decision, and those will be major game changers for the education department. So while the financial impact is there, I mean, it's manageable, but we have tried to see how we could keep it the point where it is fair, as at the same time it is fair for both sides, and that's how we approached it. And as I said, but we're looking at the larger picture of the long-term impact in the next 10, 15, 20 years on education, because as I said, reforms take a lot of time. The decisions we take today of rationalization will have impact 10 years, 15 years from now, because obviously the teachers who are there, we cannot just simply remove them. So it's as they retire, as they leave of the retire, rationalization and movement of teachers can then take place, and that way we will be slowly able to reduce the number of teachers, and that kind of reformation will take place in the days to come.
Habatin, page bahagi kashab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau khau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pet ya kashab plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kta ika dur jingki marbam ka jingmat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.